Greetings. This is Paul the Poke from PaulthePoke.com. Today's topic, we're back on the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, and it is filled. July 22nd, 2020. Okay, so in less than a month, the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam has been filled. Now that the dam has been filled, the politicians in Ethiopia, Sudan, and Egypt have reached a, quote, major common understanding. So a lot of drama over nothing. So this was proposed to be built in 2011, and they've been negotiating now for 9 years and fighting over water rights. And essentially, this thing is filled up, and they started... So the previous post I had up, this is kind of funny. This was from, they started filling this thing, allegedly, although they didn't admit they were filling it in Ethiopia on June 27th. And the company line was, well, you know, we've got all kinds of rain, and the inflow into the reservoir due to heavy rainfall and runoff exceeded the outflow and created natural pooling, and this will continue until overflow is triggered soon. Well, I mean, literally from June 27th to July 22nd, so in less than a month, in about 3 weeks and change, this bad boy is full. Up to, 525 meters of concrete have been built from the ground up. Well, excuse me, 560. I stand corrected. I mean, so we're looking at close to, 2,000 feet, 1,800 feet. And there's 1,800 feet of water now behind that dam. And they're going to continue to build it up to about 640. So any nonsense about not having enough water to fill this thing is just that. It's nonsense. And now the politicians trying to save face in, the three major countries, Ethiopia, Sudan, and Egypt. Now we have a common understanding. We've reached a major common understanding. Yeah, there's a lot of water. Good friend of mine said they're going to have more water than they know what to do with. And he was dead on. Hats off, Greg. Great call. So, gosh, I highly recommend this little video, and I'll give you a snippet of it. So somebody took a drone. All of it's in the native language. Don't even begin to ask me to understand it. But you can just see somebody put a drone up, and that thing's full. And there's even a shot here in just a few minutes where the water's coming over the spillway, the relief area, the water building up. So this area right here has got water coming over the top of it. There we go. Right on cue. Thank you. You can see how much water has filled behind this wall. It's just insane. So, and the experts, this is going to take 5 to 15 years for this thing to fill, and all these poor folks downriver, how are they going to survive? How are they going to blah, 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 blah? Well, it took the good Lord less than 1 month to fill this reservoir. And look at that. If that's not crazy, I don't know what to tell you. That is an insane amount of water. And they will get it up there to that same height, and they will have the same issue. This thing's going to fill. I mean, otherwise, downriver would have had massive flooding. So at least they'll be able to control it to some degree. But you can see it's filled to the brim. Filled to the brim with water. That is absolutely amazing. But this still looms out there. Isaiah 19 verses 5 through 7. And the waters of the sea will be dried up. Now the Nile spills into the Mediterranean Sea. That is in reference to the Mediterranean Sea. The waters of the sea will be dried up. I mean, this initial statement out of Isaiah is saying that the Mediterranean is going to go dry, at least around the mouth of the Nile. And the river will be dry and parched, and its canals will become foul, and the branches of Egypt's Nile will diminish and dry up. Reeds and rushes will rot away. There will be bare places by the Nile, on the brink of the Nile, and all that is sown by the Nile will be parched, will be driven away, and will be no more. I mean, so this is still just an incredible prophecy. Now, it sounds like something happens out in the Mediterranean to bring this to come about, but it's still, anytime there's activity on the Nile River and something that could disrupt it, you still need to pay attention. It may play some factor. Who knows what's coming? I don't think we can imagine it, would be the thing that, you grasp with, with watching these types of things, and just how quickly things can change. Again, less than 1 month, and a reservoir with an 1,800 foot dam is filled. I mean, that's just jaw dropping how staggering that is. So, thought I'd share. I find it fascinating. You guys may or may not, but at any rate, something to share with others. If you are interested, please share with others at PaulthePoke.com. You can sign up, click the blue bar, and there's also a bar. Sometimes there's a gray bar, sometimes there's nothing. Today there isn't. I still don't understand why that is or is not. And this is also going to be categorized under Egypt, Nile River. So if anything with this, our good friend El-Sisi can now focus all of his attention over there on Libya and what Turkey's doing. And it'd be interesting to see who Libya sides with. It would appear they're going to side with Russia on this deal and not with Turkey. And other countries there along the northern countries of Africa are trending towards supporting Egypt and what looks to be Russia, and trying to move Turkey out of there. And again, it's all over oil and gas, but we'll keep an eye on that as well. So keep your eyes on Egypt. Things are going to happen in the end times that will impact Egypt. It's part of God's word. So we'll keep watching. Anyway, appreciate you guys following along. Hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye.